Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle Nola channel. I'm your hostess, Southern Belle, and welcome to another episode of Bargains by Belle. And because today's Friday, you know it is $5 Friday. And so I am thrilled that I have collected some great items to sell for $5, to lower the price to $5, and we'll even have a few two for $5 items as well. So I hope this will be a super fun night for everybody. I also want to welcome the people that watch the replay. I know with the weather getting so nice and everybody's out and about, more than ever, I'm having people watch the replay. And sometimes having to go back and look for where did I put those items? Thank y'all ever so much on that. Occasionally, when you watch the replay, a few of the items sold, but if they are still remaining, I am more than glad to sell them to you. Well, let me go ahead and start saying hello to some people. I first want to welcome Amy, who's your diver, who's going to be running my chat, giving the item descriptions, prices, who's going to be doing the countdown of going, gone. Laurie, you made it to the auction. Yay. I am so happy to see you here. So usually I either see Laurie in real life or emails from Laurie. She's one of the people who watches the replay, so it's so exciting to see you in the chat. Paula Widener, welcome. Shelby, my favorite teenager, so good to see you, sweetheart. Well, let me go ahead and make some announcements while y'all click the thumbs up. The first announcement is that we've got another Bargains by Belle auction tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then on Sunday, we have what I'm starting to call Stewardship Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to stick with that title or not. But it's my $1 buy it now premiere video. And if you're not familiar with the premiere video, it is a recorded video, but you get to chat live. You get to buy live. And because it's recorded, I get to mod for myself. So my moderators that way get to be a guest in the chat instead of having to work hard moderating. So y'all make sure and join me at noon on Sunday for all $1 items. No bidding, just buying. So first person to claim it gets it. So everything literally sells for only $1. Jennifer Chesney, hello. And then on Monday and Tuesday, we are back with more Bargains by Belle. So that is the schedule for this week. Also, yesterday, if you missed my premiere, it was an hour of all makeup. And you can still go back and watch and order from it. I've still got lots of great foundations, lipsticks, lip liners, mascaras, bronzers, powder, tinted moisturizers still left. So it's a great video with amazing bargains. Okay, let me tell you all of the rudimentary stuff. The first thing is, this is a real auction. You are absolutely obligated to pay for absolutely everything that you bid on. All sales are final. All items are as is and where is. The only time you can retract a bid is during the auction. The methods of payment that I accept are Zelle. Zelle's my preferred method of payment just because there are absolutely no fees and it's guaranteed by the banking system. I also accept PayPal because PayPal is the software by which I make your bills. But PayPal is also how I can accept your bank cards, your debit cards, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, and even Venmo. The The method of shipping that I use is called Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a discounted shipping service that works with both USPS and UPS to get you the lowest rates based on three criteria: the distance from your zip code to mine, the weight of the package, and the dimensions of the package. And I'm shipping from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana. And if you happen to be in my area, you are more than welcome to porch pickup. Okay, if you would please, oh please click the thumbs up. That thumbs up helps me ever so much by letting YouTube know you approve of my channel, approve of my content, so that they will share it out. The bidding increments are going to be a low $1 increment, except during this first round. During the first round, which I call Belle's Bargain Bonanza, we lowered the bidding increments to just 50 cents. Now, normally I start this first round off at $1, but on $5 Friday, I do 5 for $5. And so I have to choose things that you might could use 5 of. And hopefully I did that tonight. You can see that we have an assortment of paints, paint brushes, paint palettes. So, because painting would be awful boring if you only had one color. So with $5 Friday, I try to pick items where y'all can actually pick 5 of. So I say, laissez bon temps rouler, which means let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul. Roll on and on and on. Okay, so we're going to get started with the Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And it's going to be 5 for $5, since everything is $5 tonight. With the Belle's Bargain Bonanza, you get to pick 5 items. So let me show you what I have. In the back, by Crayola, I have washable kids paint, although there's no paint police, so adults could use this too. So we have yellow, green, red, blue, white, and black. Next, I only have a pink in this type of paint by Angelus. It is an acrylic leather paint. I didn't even know you could paint leather, but apparently you can. And this is to be kept out of the reach of children. Okay, next by Crayola, I've got a 2-pack. You'll see there is a fine line brush and a medium brush. Next by Tulip. Tulip Slick. This is a fabric paint. Who knew you could paint on fabric? Hello, Maria. Welcome, welcome. Next, I have a green paint that is matte, and it's called Holly Branch. It is an acrylic craft paint that is quick drying and easy cleaning. Next, I have Bimini Blue, and it really looks kind of turquoise, in my opinion. And you'll see it's also an acrylic craft paint, quick drying, easy cleaning. And last but not least, a place to put your paints. There is even a well in the middle in case you need to thin some of them down with water, or maybe you use the well in the middle to mix the colors you want. Well, it wasn't a delivery from me, Maria, because I just mailed that package this morning. Oh, so it'll be about a week before it gets way, way, way over to your neck of the woods. Well, your part of the city, I should say, because there certainly aren't any woods, unless it's maybe Central Park. Okay, so these are your choices. Lots of different types of paint, paint palettes, paint brushes. Let's see who wants to paint. Or maybe you're setting up some kind of craft or painting party for a friend, for a sip and see, for a girls' night in, maybe for the grandkids coming over. Maybe it's a rainy day. So we've got washable paint, we've got acrylic paint, leather paint, fabric paint. Hey, Maria, I feel good about it. I breathe a sigh of relief every time I get things mailed out. It's like, woohoo, because it never feels like it's really sold until I mail it out. That and for a while, packages were just piling up in my foyer where I couldn't even get the door open. Because when people come and knock on the door, and I'm like, wait, let me push the packages so I can get the door open, they always either find that weird or funny. Okay, last call on these paints, paint pens, the palette for paint, which you could really use this for something else. If you were a person who did jewelry, you could use this to sort your beads or to lay them out to make necklaces, to make bracelets, keychains, something like that. So you could use this for other things besides paint. And I do have multiples of these in case you just wanted a bunch of these. I also have multiples of the paintbrushes. Okay, last call on this, and we'll get to the $5 stuff. And happy $5 Friday, everybody. All right, let me start clearing these off. And y'all let me know what you'd like to see tonight while I'm doing this. Just fill the chat with things that you hope are part of the $5 Friday sale. I'll tell you, I have a few Halloween items, surprisingly, some outdoorsy items, some plant pots. I have some snacks, some interior decor, some health and beauty items. Okay, let me move the camera back. And Amy, everything's $5. Now, something I normally don't sell is holiday wreaths. I had a dear friend of mine who tried to sell one and then she couldn't pack it up, and then the customer got mad and canceled her order. And I've heard other people say, oh, I can't ever put it in a box and it gets crushed down and customers get mad. But this one I saw on display at the liquidator, and I'm like, that is so cute. And it comes in a box. And I thought, well, if it comes in a box, I could pack it back up in a box. Now, if you're familiar with Wizard of Oz, when you see these little boots and legs, you will know what it means. Now, I am not going to fluff this up all right and correct, because if so, I'm never going to get it back in the box. But I'm just going to give you the general idea that instead of ribbon tendrils, you've got these little legs that hang down. And the top of this, with once again, I'm not going to fluff it up because I'm never going to get it down. It's a black hat. And then you will see this is filled with gorgeous ribbons. It's filled with spider webs and leaves. This is filled with so many decorations. So $5, but if I fluff this all out, it's never, ever, ever going to go back in the box. So I'm just trying to give you a general idea of what it looks like. And then when you get it, you can fluff it out. So I don't know if anybody's interested in Halloween. I'm going to try my best to get it back in the box. But $5. Okay, if not, we will pass. All right, next I've got a 6-pack of boys size 3 to 9 shoe size. And these are a 6-pack of Smart Basics by Gildan socks. They have a durable heel and toe. They have a comfort toe seam. They have a soft cushion sole. So 6 pairs of socks for boys, size 3 to 9 for $5. And I do have multiples of these. Okay, any interest? All right, let's pass on these then. Next, I have some nice long dish gloves. And you're saying, $5? Why are they $5? There must be something really special about them. Well, they are BPA free and they are silicone gloves. But let me show you the very, very, very best part. Look, hopefully y'all can see. Let me turn a little bit more light on. Can you see? They have a silicone gel built in. So instead of it just being flat like this side, there is a built-in washer into the glove. So this way, when you're running your hand over it, all of the particles of food are going to come out. And you're saying, is the other one that way too? Yes, 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 it is. So both of them have this as the inside. That's why these are $5. I've only got one pair. Let's turn it this way so y'all can keep looking at it. Only got one pair. So it's got the scrubber built into the cloth. Okay, Laurie's in for 5. Anybody else for 6? Well, let's go ahead and count this down. Okay, sold to Laurie. Everybody congratulate Laurie on her purchase and the first item sold of the night. Okay, next I have let me show you what it looks like first. And look how much is on every roll. You're going to get the entire 4-pack of poly twine. And some of you may be saying, well, what do you do with poly twine? Well, as you can see here in these pictures, you can use it on your plants. You can use it for decorating and candles. You can use it for packages. You can use it for clothesline. Okay, so lots of fun ideas with this, and I'm sure y'all can think of even more because y'all are so creative and decorative. So you're going to make the entire 4 pack. And just in case you wonder what it looks like, here is some it's open. So I thought I would show you these. It's nice and thick, and it's pretty colors. And I do $5. And with it being a poly twine, therefore it's going to stand up to the elements. If you want to put it outside for gardening uses or craft uses. Been around the old oak tree. You know, it could be around the old oak tree, around the old fence, around the old gate, or anything else. Okay, last call on this. Okay, next, warning to any of this creepy, Shelby, if you're still watching, if anybody has children still watching, be advised that you might find this creepy. Okay, this is going to look like a box of eyeballs. They are not eyeballs. These are lights. It's a Halloween product. Maria, what are you bidding on, sweetheart? And here is the lighting, and you'll see it's not just an on and off. No, no, no. You have choices of combination, wave, sequential, slow go, chasing, slow fade, twinkle, steady on and off. And look how many lights come in here. I mean, this is a ton of lights. It's not 5, it's not 10, it is tons. Put these in the box and then see if Maria answered about what she wanted. Let's see. Oh, the poly twine. Okay. All right, here you go, Maria. Sold to Maria. Everybody congratulate Maria on her purchase. Okay, so this is the next item. My apologies if this seems creepy to any kids or teens. So I have 2 of these available. Here's the other one that I haven't taken out of the box yet. It's exactly the same. I guess I should start working on trying to put this back in the box so that I can actually close it. Okay. All right, Laurie's in for 5 on the lights. Anybody want to go up to 6? I only have 2 sets. Only have 2 sets. And you know, if you think this is creepy, you could always paint over it and make the eyeball into a sunshine. You could make the eyeball into a flower, you know, just a little bit of paint, and instead of looking like an eyeball, it could look like a sunshine or a flower. Because if you look really closely, the outline would work to turn it into something happy rather than something creepy. But y'all do with it what you want to. Once you buy it, it is yours. And you're doing an awesome job tonight, Amy. As always, thank you so much for modding and typing in the chat. And Marie is making the list tonight and checking it twice. And my friend Lisa is recovering from a headache, but if either of these mods get sleepy, she's going to swap in despite her headache. Okay, we are sold to Laurie. Will it be one or both? One or both? I feel so bad pushing down on an eyeball to close it. That just seems wrong. You don't touch an eyeball. Okay, she wants both. Okay, well, while we're talking about Halloween, I know I showed you a wreath earlier. That's not the only wreath I got. I got this other one, and I still haven't opened it fully. I cracked it open just like this so I could see it, and I saw that there was sparkle. I saw that there was pumpkins, and most of all, I saw that it's light up. So I thought, I'm just going to wait and open it with my viewers, and we can all see it together. And I'm just going to hope and pray I can get it back in here. Oh, I see something purple too. Okay, come on. Don't let me ruin it. And oh, wow. Boy, am I glad I got this. Sometimes, sight unseen stuff is great, and other times not so much. Let me see if I can move the camera where y'all can see it. And once again, it's going to be even better when you fluff it out. But it's got some sparkle to it, and it's got some shine to it. It's got purple and green and orange. The actual wreath is black. See, this is the actual wreath. This is the wreath hanger. Here is the light up device for the wreath. So looking for $5. Okay, Laurie's in for 5. Anybody for 6? But I love that it was already wired with lights, and I love that I could see some color and some sparkle to it. It's also really nice that these bats are purple rather than the standard black. It really helps them to stand out. And I bought 3 of these. So I have 3 available. So congratulations to Laurie. Laurie, will it be 1, 2, or all 3? Let's see if I can scoot this back in. I'm going to do my best because I don't want to make anything fall off, but sometimes it is hard. Okay. So 1, 2, or 3. Okay, she wants 2 of the 3. Anybody want the 3rd? Anybody want the 3rd? Okay, well, it will be available to those watching the replay. All right, let me show you the next thing I found at the liquidator. And I only have 1 of these. I thought this was gorgeous. It says Home Sweet Home. And look, it's got 5 hooks on it. So maybe it's for your keys. Maybe it's for purses. Maybe it's for those shopping bags that you take to the stores with you. Because, stores like Aldi, they don't have bags. If you're up north, it might be for scarves and mittens and gloves. I am sure everybody has something they could hang on this. Oh, and by the way, it's metal. It's metal. And I love that the O in home is a heart. So $5 for this deluxe metal sign that says Home Sweet Home, and will hang 5 items. Well, it's not necessarily limited to 5 items, because if they were keys, you could even hang multiple sets on each one. So 5 hooks, and it's up to you how much you hang. Okay, any interest in a Home Sweet Home? And this would even be great for a house that was not frilly, where you had a guy or multiple guys, because even guys want their home to be a home sweet home. Okay, let me put this back in. Okay, next I've got a few health and beauty items. Oops, got a little bit of shedding from the wreath. Okay, $5 for choice. Here's the first one. It's a recovering eye mask. And these are the under eye masks. See, like in the picture. And this first one is peptide and vitamin C. Oh, and it's a 6 count. So 6 count. And I'll tell you what I do with these. When I wake up, I keep the box in my bedside table. And while I'm still yawning and waking up, I grab these and put them under my eyes. And then I get up and go to the bathroom and get something to drink and make breakfast and check my email. And then when I'm ready to get dressed and put on makeup, that's when I take them off. And that way they have time to work while I'm just busy. So this is the first one. It's a 6-pack and it has peptide and vitamin C. Here's the next one. You'll see this one has a slight pink color to it. It's rosehip and retinol. Once again, a 6-pack. Janet, hello, hello. Next, I've got a sugar control therapeutic foot soak, and it's a 30-pack. A 30-pack. Janet, this is $5 Friday, so everything is just $5 tonight. Just $5. And it says that this is to reinvigorate your feet, to soften callus, to reduce foot odor, and to fight the spread of athlete's foot. And, you know, the sugar control, I'm sure some of y'all know some medical conditions that work with that, or where you have to test your sugar with this little gizmo. So this is to help people in that situation. But I think we could all just use some reinvigoration of your feet or to soften calluses. Okay, Jetted is in for $5 for the choice of 6 under eye masks with peptide or vitamin C, 6 rosehip and retinol under eye mask, or the therapeutic foot soak. I gotta figure that out, Janet. Oh. So glad to see you, and thank you for that email. Hopefully you got my reply. And Laurie's going to be second choice. I do want to let you know I have 2 of this one. All the rest are one and done. Kaz, hello. Nice to see a new name. Welcome, welcome. Everybody make sure you've welcomed Mr. Jedit and Kaz. Okay, we are sold to Jedit, and Mr. Jedit said he wanted the sugar control therapeutic foot soak, and you get 30 pieces in here. Great deal. And I believe Laurie was in for second choice. I'm hoping she wanted one of these 6-packs of under eye masks. We have a choice of peptide and vitamin C or rosehip and retinol. Okay, she's going to pass. Anybody else? Okay, we'll do a few more. $5 for choice. Okay, next I have a vitamin C Goodnight Gel Mask. And you'll see it's a whole big box. It's not a single use, a whole big box. So that's the first choice. Second choice is beard and hair oil. It softens, conditions, and moisturizes. I do want to tell you this is a glass bottle, but I will be putting it in a baggie and wrapping it in tons of bubble wrap. Next, for those of you who like these artisan soaps, uh, this one's by Plant Life, and it's an aromatherapy herbal soap. It is made with pure essential oils, and it is to promote peace. Next, I've got a 3-pack of lip balms. This is from Claire's, and the Claire's price, oh my, was $14.99. $14.99. But I'm going to start it because it's $5 Friday at just $5. $5. Yes, ma'am and sirs. Okay, next I've got St. Ives Hydrating. And you'll see that this is a face moisturizer. It hydrates, and it's got avocado in it. Well, I am so glad you are here. You are more than welcome to watch and talk and chat. There is no pressure to buy. We're glad just to have more views. And last but not least, I have one of these rollers that is made with real stone, so it is cold on the face. And I tell you, when it is hot, there is nothing better than a cold roller going around your forehead, your neck, your shoulders. This, especially down south, helps to cool us off so much. And I love that there's 2 different sizes. Because obviously, if you're rolling it around your eyes, you want to use the small. If you're rolling it around your neck, you probably want the large one. And these are made of stone. If you've seen women selling jewelry, you'll see that they'll touch their cheek or their hand and tell you if it's cold. And it's because they're trying to decide if it's stone. This you can tell just by touching it that it is cold and genuine stone. So I'm going to put this down here. Okay, and we've got jetted in. Anybody for 6 or for second choice? Everything is a one and done. No multiples here. Okay, we are sold to Jedit. And Jedit, did I say correctly that you wanted the St. Ives avocado facial moisturizer? Is that correct? I think that's what I saw. But sometimes the chat goes by so quickly that I lose what's going on. So I just want to verify that, pretty please. Okay, good, good, good. Everybody congratulate Jedit. Okay, anybody for second choice? We still have the vitamin C Goodnight Gel Mask, the beard and hair oil, the Plant Life Oil Repack of Claire's lip balms, all of which are scented. Okay, Lori's going to go with the roller and the lip balms. Thank you so much. Okay, anybody else? Last call on these. Okay, next, I have a few things that I never got a chance to show with the gardening auction. And this isn't really about gardening because you can use these inside. You can use them in your kitchen window. You can use them for plants. These are pots. This first one is ceramic, and it looks like it is sitting in a holder, but this is part of the pot. So it's never going to fall out because it's part of the pot. And it says, gather. And I do have two of this one in case you're a matchy bookend, only in sets kind of person. And also, if you like leaves, I've got this one. It is red with leaves. And in case you're losing track, I'm going to hold on to them because I don't want you to think it's one per side. It's one, here's two, and then there's a third. So it's not one per side. You get three. Three on the pot. And I've got two of both of these in case somebody wants sets, but there is no pressure to have to buy two. Oh, and last but not least, in case you like a little figurine with your pots just to kind of watch over them, look how beautifully carved this gnome is. And it's like his hat is kind of like a pineapple holding a gorgeous sunflower. Look at the striations in his beard, cute little shoes, gorgeous statue. And Laurie's in for 5. Anybody for 6 or second choice? These would also look great outside in a porch, a patio, a veranda. You can just pick up a little plant or flower at your Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, or whatever, and just set it in. And really, a lot of times you could even use these as candy dishes as well. Or I think they would also be cute to set a candle in. Candles would look great in there. So for instance, here's a candle and you can just set it right in. Or you could probably even put a big 3-wick candle in here. I'm not sure if I have a 3-wick around here. I do have a 3-wick. Let me see if the 3-wick will fit. No. Oh, it'll fit in here. It's just a little bit short, but here, if you want this one for a big 3-wick, a 3-wick will fit in this one, but it is just a little small for this one. I keep thinking I could kind of finagle it, but I guess not. Not that you're necessarily going to use it for candle holding. Okay. Yes, they are planters, they are pots, but if you want to use it for a candy dish, for a candle holder, you can use it for whatever you want to. Oh, and Cass, I forgot to ask, how did you find my channel? Was it recommended by somebody you know? Was it just random through YouTube? Was it from Discord? Okay, we are sold to Laurie. Which one or ones would you like? Everybody congratulate Laurie on her win. Okay, she's going to take one gather and one leaf. Okay, here we go. Let me set these gently in the soul bin. Anybody else? Okay, last call on these. Anybody else? And y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up. That helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm. All right, let me clear these away. Okay, next, well, since I was showing you this 3-wick candle, I might as well go ahead and sell it, right? This is maple and chai. And unfortunately, I did accidentally drag my fingernail through it. I'm so sorry. But it is still just fine, even though it has this one little fingernail mark through it. It is maple and chai, and it smells so good. Let me tell you the size. The size is 14 ounces. So very close to a pound of candle. So that's going to be the first item for $5. Second item is going to be, I'm a witch before my coffee. It's got a black interior to it, and it's printed on both sides. Next one says, hocus pocus, I need coffee to focus. And Paula's in for $5. Lori's also in for $5. These are all one and done. There are no duplicates. No duplicates. So when these sell out, that's it. These are also not things I can order a duplicate of. So if you miss it, it's going to probably be gone forever. So but there's always the chance that you might have your eye on something different than the other person. Oh, let me add one more thing. By Vodum, I've also got this square tea infuser. Let me show you how cool this is. Well, if I can get it open. This was something I saw on display at the liquidator, and I bought 2 of these. Well, let me see if I can get this one open instead. This must have been the one I looked at. Aha. So it's a square tea infuser. So if you're going to give the cup as a gift and it's to a tea drinker rather than a coffee drinker, this might be a great gift to go with it. So I'm going to put this back in, and this is going to be a choice as well. And I have 2 of these available. So that plus a cup would be a lovely little gift for a tea drinker. Especially for people who use natural teas, loose leaf teas. After all, you need some kind of infuser to keep all those leaves from just floating. Okay, we're sold to Paula. And thank you so much, Amy, doing a great job. I really appreciate you. So we'll have Paula to pick first and Laurie to pick second. Got 5 great choices. Okay, Paula is picking the candle. You're going to love the smell. Because the maple gives it some sweetness and the chai gives it some spiciness to it. So great. Okay, let's see if Laurie is a pick or a pass. A pick or a pass. Now that it's her second choice time. orange mug. I'm not going to say that about you because you may be the sweetest person I have ever met. But then I probably see you after coffee. So, okay. And I was scared when I picked that up at the liquidator. I thought, oh no, I'm so scared I'm going to offend somebody. Nobody may like me after that. They may think I'm implying something. So, such a relief that that sold, and then nobody complained. Okay, last call. We've got Hocus Pocus. I need coffee to focus. And we have the 2 tea infusers. Okay, here is another gardening item, or I shouldn't say gardening. It's not about gardening. It's about outside or outside entertaining. So this was $12 at Big Lots, and my parents just never got around to using these. These are rope lights, and it is not a foot or two, not 5, not 10, 18 feet. So they got these and they realized that they were way, way, way longer than they wanted. They wanted just some little lights to go around the back patio. But their back patio is super small. Their back patio is like the size of a driveway. So it was just too much, and they never opened these. It says flexible and easy to install. Mounting hardware is included for indoor or outdoor use. Oh, indoor, you can make yourself a little dance floor. The lighted length is 8 feet. The total length is 20 feet. But this could also go around the outside of your house, go around your balcony, go around whatever you wanted to put it on. The other lighting choice that they had is a 16-foot LED rope. And look how pretty it looks on this person's gazebo. They are LED lights and they are pink. So these other ones are white. I want to be real clear about that. These are white. These are pink. And the mounting hardware is included. It's connectable up to 15 ropes. It's indoor or outdoor. And this is what they look like when they're not on. They just look clear. So $5 for choice of 2, I should say, sealed lighting packages. Okay, anybody for some lighting, indoor or outdoor? And I've been talking about outdoor uses, but you could absolutely put these around the periphery of your dining room. You could swirl these around a bedpost or a canopy bed. So you could outline your bathroom in them. Lots of other things that you could do with these for the low price of just $5. Way, way, way less than Walmart or Big Lots was selling these. Okay, we're going to pass. Okay. Next, do you ever have trouble watering your trees, especially when you plant a new tree? Well, I've got a tree watering ring. That's right, tree watering ring. It is 100% water concentrated and conserves water by preventing runoff. It provides continuous irrigation system from 2 valves for even water distribution and saturation. The durable ring is from a heavy-duty PVC material that can naturally withstand prolonged UV exposure. It holds up to 15 gallons of water with a drip time of 5 to 8 hours. Low profile design is great for shrubs too, and it installs in minutes, fitting trees up to 6 feet in diameter. And this is what it looks like. And it's by Garden Armor. So a tree watering ring. Okay, Laurie's in 5. I had never even heard of this until I saw it at the liquidator. I'm like, oh, that solves a problem, or how? Because I've got big old trees in my yard. Okay, anybody for 6? Otherwise, we're going to count it down to Laurie and keep moving. Here on $5 Friday. Bargains by Belle on the Southern Belle NOLA channel. Now, don't forget to click the thumbs up. That helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm. Okay, we are sold. Thank you so much, Laurie. Okay, next, I've got some potted succulents. Now, I know some of y'all may not like artificial plants, and it won't hurt my feelings at all if y'all just pluck these out and put a real plant in them. But for those people who like artificial plants or who just don't have a green thumb, this is going to help. Also, a lot of times you don't want to have to water a plant if you're in an office, or maybe you're taking these to somebody in a nursing home. So the first one is going to be this sheep. These are ceramic, by the way. Next, I've got this blue bowl. Oh, I am so glad, Paula. For the pig lovers out there, look at this cutie pie pig. So I've got a sheep, a bull, and a pig. And actually, I have multiples of the sheep. Oh, and you know what? I'm also going to add this one. It does not have a succulent in it. It's just a ceramic pot that looks like a boot, and it has the sign on it, which you could take this sign off if you wanted to. Kind people are my kind of people. I think that's sweet, so I'm going to put it as a choice back here. And I've also got this stone one. Look how elaborate this stone one. And it's got a faux succulent in it. But this pot is phenomenal. It is so detail oriented. Oh, Lori says, I have one similar. It is beautiful. I've had several people think it is real. Absolutely. Those are the best ones where people think that they're real. Okay, looking for $5 because it is $5 Friday. Laurie's in for 5. Anybody for 6 or for second choice? And we've got another Bargains by Belle tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And whether or not I go to the elusive French Quarter Fest tomorrow, I will be back in time for the auction. Might be a little sunburned. Okay, we are sold. What will it be, Laurie? Everybody congratulate Laurie. DMG, so great to see you. I so love when my friends on YouTube turn up in the chat to say, hey, howdy, hello, and give me an extra thumbs up. Thank you so much. And if y'all haven't seen DMG's channel with a cooking and food prep, the knife skills alone of DMG will have you going, wow, wow, just the knife skills alone. So I appreciate you stopping by, Mr. McGuffin. Okay, she's going to take one sheep and the two on the top shelf. Okay, great choice. Be a little careful to set these in just so. Okay, anybody else? All right, this sheep is going to Miss Laurie, but I've still got one more available. And Laurie's probably the only person who will get this. Doesn't this look like the Bouffe Gras float in the Wreaths parade? We have a Mardi Gras parade named Wreaths, and they reuse the same floats, which is done by Blaine Kern, a local celebrity who's passed away. And there is a float called Bouffe Gras that looks just like this. Laurie's probably the only person who would even know what I'm talking about, but I just wanted to tell somebody because I see that all the time and I have nobody to tell. Okay, next, I'm not sure if there are any owl lovers in the chat, but I have this really elaborate pot. Look how it is shiny and ceramic. I probably should be charging way more than $5 for it because it is so elaborate. So I've got it in a bluish gray. I've got it in a turquoise. And I've got it in a white. 3 colors. No multiples, no duplicates. And just look how incredibly detailed these are. And I know it looks like the first one is gray. It's not. It's kind of a periwinkle-ish color, a blue with undertones of violets to it, blue with an undertone of lavender to it. So it's really 2 different shades of blue and then a white. Okay, Laurie's in for 5. I love when pots are as elaborate as the flowers, or even when you're waiting on that flower to bloom, or maybe it's a non-blooming flower. That is a great time that you can just focus on the pot. Okay, we're sold to Laurie. Which one or ones will it be? Okay, she's going to go for the two radically different shades of blue. And just look how elaborate even just the eyes are. Okay, sold, sold, sold. I still have the white one left. And once again, you could absolutely use these as a candy dish or a candle holder. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. Next, I've got all of these treat bags. Now, these are like the biggest treat bags I have ever seen. In fact, if I got these at the liquidator, so I was like trying to read what they are, and it's kind of amazing to think that something that looks this big is a treat bag, but that's what it says. Lulu Home. I'm not sure who Lulu is. Party favor bags. It says 72. This looks like so much more than 72, but I'm just telling you what I think. I'm only promising 72 because that's what the label says, but look how big they are. In fact, let me get out my ruler. I think this is going to end up being one of the best buys of the night. It is 11 and a half inches. 11 and a half inches. So those are going to be some big treat bags. Although I've seen some cute crafts where people will take a larger treat bag and stuff it with something and put them to line a pathway. You know, you put a brick at the bottom and then you just put some newspaper or whatever, and it lines a pathway. So 72 treat bags for 50 cents, for $5. Sorry, 72 treat bags for $5. That's less than 10 cents a treat bag. And look at the pretty design here. And it really, to me, looks like so much more than 72. Because you're getting 4 big rolls there. Okay, Lori's in for 5. Anybody for 6? Okay, we're sold to Lori. Thank you so much. Okay, next, outdoor tablecloths. $5. These are 52 by 70, and really you could use these inside, but these are the kind that you can wipe off. They're a vinyl type material, and they fit 52 by 70, and this first one has a beautiful chevron pattern. The second one, also 52 by 70, has these shades of blue and green. To me, kind of a marine theme, kind of a Mediterranean theme. And last but not least, if we've got any gnome lovers, we've got gnomes with balls and gnomes with flip-flops, gnomes scuba diving. There's a little gnome in a car. So all of these are are 52 by 70. $5. Brand new. It's always nice, especially in the summer or when you're outside for a picnic, a party, to be able to just wipe them off. And especially if you're going to like a public park, you never know what all has happened, with squirrels and whatnot. So always nice to cover those with a tablecloth before eating or partaking of your picnic. Okay, last call on these vinyl plastic tablecloths that measure 52 by 70. Okay, next, if you prefer fabric tablecloths, here is a fabric tablecloth. It's an elegant white and gray, or white and kind of a silvery color, really. It measures 52 by 70 and it's a subtle plaid. That's going to be the first choice. Second, to those people with an eye for lace or with who like an antique look at these beautiful lace curtains. It is a scalloped valance that measures 58 wide by 16 long, and this is what it's going to look like. So $5 for choice. Okay, last call. Oh, Paula's in for 5. Thank you, Paula. Anybody for 6? Okay, we are sold to Paula. Let's see if she goes for the lace uh, crochet scalloped valance or the fabric tablecloth. Okay, she's going for the fabric tablecloth. Beautiful. Anybody for this old world antique looking um, curtain? And actually, it might be an antique. I'm trying to look for a date to see how long Mother had this. Because it could easily be an antique, and I don't even realize it. I'm not sure where they would even say the date. Okay, next we're going to do a choice for $5. Let me show you what the choices are. First, I've got a tall latte cup. And this latte cup has on top of a pig that says oink, standing on top of a sheep that says ba. And I do have multiples of these if you want a set of 2, 4, 6, or 8. Next, I have this keeper that says home. And let me show you the seal on here. It's a wooden top. So whether you want to keep your Q-tips in here in the bathroom or maybe in the kitchen, it's where you put all of those pink and blue sweeteners, whatever you want to keep in it. It'll be nice and sealed with this wooden top. Next, I've got an aroma diffuser. This one is water free. It is battery powered. It is portable. A great way to scent your home if you like to scent it with essential oils. You can see all of these people enjoying it. Here's all the information about it. So that's going to be the next choice. And last but not least, I've got this shockingly cute. And you'll see it says try. There's a little button on the bottom. Oops, too much. So if you need a cup that lights up, or it could also be for a toddler, could also be for a home party. So fun to drink out of something like this where you can find it, where the cup is part of the party. Great for slumber parties, kids who can't find their cups. Oh, hi, Lisa. Thanks for popping in to say hey. And once again, you can just push it again and it'll start. There we go. Oops, did I turn it back off? All right, looking for $5 for the tall latte mug for the, which is ceramic. The container that says home, also ceramic. The aroma diffuser or the shockingly cute light up mug. Look at this sweet little face. Okay, well, let me clear these off. We'll get to a few other choices and okay, next, I've got this big bulk sack. Now, I normally sell things individually. I got this at the liquidator, and it's an entire garland, and it keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. This is a outdoor safe kind of material. So if you are looking for a way to decorate for an outdoor party, to line your porch swing, your gazebo, pergola, trellis, fence. Here you go. These just look like beautiful marigolds, but you're going to get this entire set. I haven't taken them out of here. I don't know if it's one long garland, maybe it's two. I don't know, but you're going to get the entire sack for $5. Also, as a choice, let me see if I can turn it that way. I've got these cool galvanized pots. They have cute little rope handles on them, and they say flowers and garden. They have this kind of a whitewashed look to them. And I've got 2 of these. Oh, pardon me. Laurie's in for 5. And once again, I'm not sure if from the long shot y'all can see these. Thank you, Mr. Jedit. I appreciate that. Y'all are so kind to me. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Laurie. Thank you, everybody. It's just some spring allergies. I'm fine, fine, fine. I don't want y'all to get worried. Okay, we are sold to Laurie. Let's see what she's buying. She's going for the garland. Okay, excellent. Anybody for these gorgeous plant pots? I love those little rope handles. Those are so pretty. Okay, last call on these. Okay, next, these are glass, and they have the beautiful colors on them. Now, you could put these in pots just for decoration. Turn a little bit more light on them. But really, what they are is you fill these up with water and then you plunge them to feed your pots. So I've only got two. I've got this one in the multicolor, and I've got this one that is just cobalt and clear. Oh, Jetta was in for the pots. Did you want to buy one or both, Mr. Jetta? One or both? And being galvanized, these are going to last so long. Okay, let's see if he wanted one or both. Both. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so we've got these beautiful glass watering instruments. Although, even if you didn't bother to fill them up, you just stuck them in your pots, they would be gorgeous just as plant decor. But they are glass. We have this really cool place in the arts district of New Orleans that will literally give demonstrations of blowing glass. And they have like summer camps for teens and at risk youth, which is so cool to see. Wait, was Laurie bidding on the glass or was Laurie bidding on the item before? Mods, help me out. Was Laurie's $5 bid for the glass? Was I already showing the glass? Or was it for the garland she bought? I'm sorry. When I looked down together merchandise, sometimes okay, for the glass. All right. Well, let's go ahead and count this down then. Sorry if I sometimes lose track. I'm just trying to be so careful because I've got so much glass and ceramic type stuff tonight. I'm so glad y'all are finding things that you're loving. It's been such a fun auction. Although we've been missing Lisa, but hopefully her headache is starting to abate. And she'll be back here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for our next Bargains by Belle auction. And tomorrow night, it will run the gamut from things just to $1. We'll have things at the $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, maybe even a few $10 items. Okay, she's saying green, but I just want to make sure you understand there's only a little bit of green, but there's a lot of black and red and other colors too. So I don't want you to think it's just green and be disappointed. I want to make sure you understand it's a bunch of different colors. Hopefully she does, because I never want anybody to be disappointed. But it does have a good bit of green. Okay. Anybody else for the cobalt blue? Here's the one that remains. Okay, well, perhaps somebody watching the replay will end up wanting that one. Okay, next for $5, I've got gardening gloves. Here are the first ones. It's a crinkle latex glove. So let me show you how these work. It's going to expand this way, and then it's latex because look at this thick coating on every single finger, but yet this part still expands. It's always going to fit, but yet this is going to cover you from the thorns and the thistles and the burrs. So I've got this in blue and I've got this in green. And then this one is basically the same. It says honeycomb fabric gloves. And once again, it's the top that's gray and stretchy. And here the latex is blue, so it's kind of reverse colors. So if you're a person that likes to do planting, if you are weeding your own flower beds, these are an absolute godsend to save you from accidentally prickling your fingers. I have holly bush all around my parents' house because my parents realized when they had two little girls that they didn't want anybody sneaking out or sneaking in. So they planted holly bushes in front of all of the bedroom windows. And I tell you, when I have to clip them or trim them and they fall off into the beds, so help me, these are the only things that keep me from hurting myself, because sometimes I'll just reach down and just pick up one little one and then I'm like, I should have stopped and put on the gloves. So I just love that these have the latex thick coating on the fingers. Stop, stop, stop. Sorry. Have some big wind chimes for tomorrow night and clank them. Okay, Laurie's in for 4. I'm sorry, large in for 5. I think I said 4. I meant 5. Sorry, sorry. Okay, we are sold. Let's see. The 2 blue ones. Okay, fantastic. Anybody for the green? Last call. Okay, next I've got scarves. I don't know if anybody likes scarves. Now, these are thin scarves, so they are not going to make you hot. I had a mom that just loved scarves. So, this is the first one. It's got this geometric print to it with all of these little round circles to it. Next one. It's got this beautiful print with both flowers. Here's some of the flowers, and with this kind of architectural leaves to it. And these are oblong scarves. And then I think I might can fit one more on the screen. Oh, this one's pretty. Okay, here's a great one of neutrals. It's got some terracottas in it. It's got some grays in it. It's got a little bit of gold outline to it. So that's the third choice. So 3 different scarves here. Okay, any interest? I'll show them one more time while clearing them off. This is the terracotta and gray one with a little bit of gold accent. This one is gold and black with a little bit of red to it. And black and white circles. Okay, next I've got this cream colored one, and it's got a subtle kind of stripe on stripe with the material. Next, for those of you who like purple and red and lime, a nice geometric print. And then for those of you who like an ombre, we start with turquoise that goes to green, that goes to lime, that goes to yellow. So all kinds of colors of yellow, green, turquoise, And this one with the ombre. So $5 for choice of scarves. And maybe after this, we'll do some snacks. What do y'all say? Okay, last call on the scarves. Well, let me show you some cases of snacks that I bought. I have boxes of Whitman sampler. So it's going to be $5 a box. I bought one case, so I only have 6 available. And I also bought a case of Russell Stouffer's. So for $5, you get your choice of a single box of Russell Stouffer's. These are assorted, and the candies inside them are nut caramel, peanut cluster, strawberry cream, caramel, milk chocolate peanuts, buttercream, and vanilla cream. That's what's in a Russell Stouffer's in the Whitman sampler. Remember, this is one box. I'm just showing you that I have a case because on the last one, when I showed turtles, people kept saying, "How many did you have? How many did you have?" So I'm letting you know that I only have 6 boxes of each. Nut cluster, a sea salt caramel, a coconut cream, a solid chocolate messenger, a chocolate buttercream, chocolate covered peanuts, nut caramel, and an orange cream. Okay, so looking for $5 for choice. These are a nice, hey, I'm picking you up for a date box of chocolate, or a birthday gift at work box of chocolate, or just thinking about you box of chocolate. Okay, Paula's in for 5. And Mr. Jett's also in for 5. Anybody in for 6? So I've got 6 boxes of each. These could even be a Mother's Day gift or a Father's Day gift. I want to let you know that they're both assorted milk and dark chocolate, assorted milk and dark chocolate. So not all milk, not all dark, an assortment. Well, let's get to counting this down. Thank you, Amy, for checking. I love your attention to detail. Okay, we are sold. Paula's going to take one of each. Excellent. And Mr. Jett, what can we get for you? And if anybody wants to get in for third choice, go ahead and shout it out. So with Paula buying one of each, I still have 5 of each remaining. Let's see what Jed's going. Okay, he's going to go for Whitman. And how many of the Whitman And anybody else before I clear these off? And still to come, we're going to have some antique teddy bears next. Okay, just one. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right, let me clear these off then. Thank you to Jetted and Paula. Okay, next, the antique teddy bears I have are from Thai. And here's the first little sweetheart. Its name is, Curly. Its name is Curly. And Curly was born April 12th, 1996. So 28 years old. Looking pretty good for 28, I'd say. Okay, next here is, this one's called Teddy. Super cute. Very similar, but has a totally different texture. Here's one that's just a tad lighter, and he's called Cashew. Kind of the color of the cashew nut. All right, here's another one. Oh, look how the face is a little different. The face kind of protrudes out. Super cute. This one is called Ted E. That's so cute. Ted E. Okay. All right, here's a super cute one. Her name is Periwinkle. Well, that explains why she is periwinkle colored. Here's one that's kind of a turquoise type color. And her name is Classy. Nice. This Thai bear is an attic treasure. You can tell because of her brown tag. These are even older than the Thai Beanie Babies, 1993. So 40 years old. Her name is Beverly. And last but not least, this is another of the Thai is Bear Gundy. Get it? Bear Gundy instead of Burgundy. Bear Gundy. Okay, looking for $5 for choice. Some of these are one and done. Some of these I have multiples. Now, I know that you could probably go into like a Walmart and get a brand new bear of some type for $5. But why not give a bear that will hold up the test of time, hold its value, and even increase in value? Okay, any interest in the Thai antique bears? All right, last call on these. To those watching the replay, they will still be available. How many Teddy and Ted E? Okay. Well, let's just see here. Wait, that's Curly. All right. That's a cashew, burgundy. I think those are the only ones I have. So I think I have just one Teddy and just one Teddy. So I think these are the only two that I have right here tonight. I'm still opening up boxes of my mom's collection. So there is the chance that as I open more boxes, I will find more. But right now, I think I only have one. If you're looking for two matching or three matching or whatever, just email me and let me know. And if I finally come across the number that you need, I will let you know. Okay, I'm going to clear these off. Thank you for checking. Okay, next, these are great for picnics. These are bamboo paper plate holders. If you'll focus the whole in the picture, and here's just the plain. And this is what they look. Now, it doesn't mean you have to use these thin little white paper plates. I sell lots of paper plates, and mine will hold up on their own. But if you're grilling steaks, this is great to have underneath, just so you have something to set in your lap. And you're going to get the whole set of four. Whole set of four. Starting bid, $5. The other choice we're going to have is this home organizer. It has a stadium set up so that each tier goes up so that you're not blocking it. It has a cute little pedestal at the bottom to raise it up. So these are the two choices. A set of 4 bamboo paper plate holders or a 3-tiered organizer for your dowels. Okay, any interest in these? All right, let's clear these off. How about a few brooches? Okay, here's a few brooches for tonight. So starting at the bottom, I've got a beautiful octopus. It's got some sweet little paved gemstones on the tendrils. It's got a nice big faceted blue stone at the top. Next, if we have any fairy lovers, might have too much light. I think you can see it better with less light. If fairy lovers, look at those beautiful wings. And then the body has clear crystals on it. Next, if we have any dragonfly lovers, beautiful shades of cobalt blue and a blue topaz, and the tail is articulated. Broken, no. Articulated, yes. Let me show you the back so you can see how it is constructed in order to be articulated. So it's just going to move back and forth. And then last but not least, Look at the beautiful marcasites in this bow. And here's the back. So if you like a nice large pendant, great for a coat or a shawl. And also I want to remind you, if you're a person that keeps pendants in a display box, I do have display boxes available just for the low price of $3. And I'll quickly show you what they look like. This is what they look like. They're very simple. You just take it out of the holder, you open it up, and then I'll use this one as an example. You just put it in, put it in and close it, and voila. So, and then if you don't want to wear it, you would rather display it on your desk. Maybe it's a gift for a coworker or a teacher. They just look gorgeous in these displays. But you're not obligated to buy a display. It's a $3 additional purchase. Just want to let you know that they are available. And you could even have one display and you could swap out which brooch you are currently showing. Most of your artwork you can't possibly swap out, but with a brooch you can. Okay, any interest on the brooches? Okay, well, I want to thank y'all for coming to the Bargains by Belle auction tonight. I want to thank my moderators, Amy Who's Your Diver and Maria Garcia. I want to remind everybody that tomorrow night at 7, we will be having another auction, and it will be tomorrow night at 7. Sunday at noon is my $1 premiere. It will be the 6th one in the series. Oh, hi, Karen. And on Sundays, it is no bidding, only buying. And everything on Sunday is $1, not $1 starting bid, $1 buy it now. So first person to claim it gets it. So thank you so much to everybody watching tonight. Y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up. Once the auction ends, please, oh please, be kind enough to leave a comment. Thank you so much, Karen, for stopping by. I really appreciate you. And to everybody, I hope to see you tomorrow night at 7.